Kid, I've asked my landlady to bring little Wendy to you. The doc says my time's just about up, but as long as I know the baby's in your hands, I don't mind joining Flossie. Goodbye, your pal.
It's Barney O'Hara's baby.
It is Barney.
But she's got Flossie's eyes. You remember how pretty she was?
Yeah, she and Barney were a beautiful team. Gee, they were marvelous. Well, what are we gonna do with her?
We're gonna keep her.
Listen, kid, let's give her something that we've never really had. A home, huh?
Maybe that's the way Barney figured it for Wendy. Maybe that's why he picked out the farm. In the meantime, you better start making those payments.
Look, I'll write that lawyer tonight.
You'll write him a letter. Remember, we're gonna be New England farmers.
Listen, Wendy, honey, it's gonna be a little tough for about 5 years, see, but after that, wow!
Joe.
What?
We said we'd start out right. Tell Wendy today.
Tell her what?
You know very well what. About us not being her real parents. Fine father. Can't even tell his own child she's an orphan.
How would you like to find out maybe after all these years that I wasn't your husband, huh?
Suppose we don't tell her.
Oh, that's no good. She'd find out sooner or later from strangers, and that'd be worse.
Yes, I know, Joe.
Well, Wendy, this is gonna be tough, honey, very tough.
Sure, I know. It's always tough on a farm. But we can lick it, the three of us. We've done it before.
Oh, but Wendy, listen.
And we'll do it again. I'm so happy. I guess I've never been so happy. We mustn't let anything spoil it. Come one, come all. See and hear the three Valentines and their latest creation, Down on the Farm. With a mom and dad like you, and this house and the farm and everything, I'm just about the luckiest girl in the whole world.
But Wendy, honey, I'm trying to tell you.
What, Dad?
Well, I'm trying to tell you.
Dad, that was just like a fireside chat.
You went to bed yourself.
Mr. Moderator.
Mr. Dakin?
I reckon Stonefield is lucky. Mighty lucky to have a man like Mr. Ballantyne for a citizen. It isn't often a stranger can come along and show folks in a couple of minutes how they've been wrong for 150 years. I think we ought to thank Mr. Ballantyne for giving us a shot in the arm, if you know what I mean. So I think it's only fitting that we appoint Mr. Ballantyne a one-man chamber of commerce to investigate conditions and report to us.
Folks, I never dreamed that I was going to be on
being ripped.
I suppose you're equally positive that the people of this town were serious when they made you Chamber of Commerce.
Well, what are you driving at?
Just this, Mr. Valentine. Your whole existence in this town has been one big joke. Many people have found your efforts to run this town and everyone in it exceedingly funny. But there's a climax to every joke, and you've reached it. Of all the nerve.
Miss Appleby, I've been in show business for over 20 years, and in that time I bunked into a lot of sour grapes, but really, you take the cake.
It was my fault. Oh, my fault.
It wasn't your fault, honey. It wasn't your fault. It's their fault. They're small people. Oh, you were positive your show would tear the house down.
Perk up, Joey boy. You keep on plugging away and you'll be mayor of this town yet. Why, with that wife and kid of yours out stumping for you, you'd be a lead pipe cinch.
Good riddance to bad rubbish.
Well, I don't like to cast the first stone, but I must say a body can stand for just so much.
Mary Ann, the idea of those cheap, big-mouthed know-it-alls coming here trying to run us, stirring up the young people and everything.
Well, Hattie, they didn't really hurt anybody.
Oh, didn't they? Why, if it hadn't been for Hester Appleby,
Yes. If it hadn't been for her and people like you, everybody here would be a lot happier. Maybe you're glad to see us go, but you're not half as glad as we are. You're mean and skimpy-minded. And besides, my mother and father are 5 million times better than all of you put together. Your mother and father. That's funny, isn't it, Ma?
Kid, I couldn't tell her.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't.
You are?
I'm kind of scared of the way she might take it.